Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Andrew with my martial arts page. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Hit the thumb button. You get new contents when it's released. Today, I want to talk about the Byrna SD XL. On my other video, I said I was going to do a little review. And this is my burner right here. It's with a 12-gram boost adapter that came. I got this from Amazon.com, the bundle for about $4.29. I got about two of these. I got about an Eco Kinetic, and then I got another Kinetic and a pepper spray. And or I think I had about 5 or 6 of this. I did 2 of these for testing. I also got this bag of kinetic projectiles with the combination. Folks, this is not cheap stuff. This is a non-lethal self-defense launcher. It does appear like a gun. It has gun features, but it doesn't, you can't cock it back. So basically how this is, if you can see, is from safe to fire, and it's on both sides, from safe to fire. It has this a boost adapter, and here this button right here, you release the clip, you lower your balls. I know that came out kind of wrong, lower your balls. But anyway, you lower your balls and you put your CO2 adapter in here. And basically how you can hand screw it, or this nifty thing right here. I don't know, you can see has kind of like a Allen wrench to turn it. So, that's pretty cool. My opinion of it is, it's great. It's a nice deterrent. I shot it, I think Sunday. I got it Friday, and I shot it Sunday, and it was pretty good. It lasts a good amount of time. I think I counted about 20, 22, 23 before it went flat. So it really does the job. I fired into a couple boxes, went straight through, no problem. I think it's a pretty good deterrent. I'm kind of learning about state laws and stuff like that. Even though it's not a gun, it does look like one. If I pull this out and I point out to you, if this was in the dark, it may take you 2.3 seconds to figure out it's not a gun. But when I start hitting you, and approach the kinetic one really do hurt. It hurt pretty bad. I haven't done the pepper spray because I live in a house, and I do this in my garage, and I don't want to gas my whole garage. So I'm going to probably go to the shooting range or go to the country. I wish I could shoot in my backyard. But I live in HOA, and if you understand HOAs, you better be very careful what you do in them. Especially, I'm black too. No, I'm not trying to have that going on in my situation. But it's a pretty good. It weighs, I say, about a good 2.5 pounds, 2 pounds. It has a nice heft to it. I'm gonna have a holster that fit that way it won't show. And it's summertime, so everything tends to bulk out. So I have like a bag that I pull over. It's almost like a school bag. If you like a college professor, you put your stuff. So I load it up front and I keep it, hosted, because even though my state is it's a open carry, I'm not trying to scare people. People are already anxious and society is crazy anyway because of COVID. So we're not trying to do that. But it's a good deterrent. It's better than having nothing. Having a real gun, of course, it outranks what this have. But I believe in God. I'm not trying to take a life. I'm not trying to answer a life. And I believe, personally, I believe 95% of the problems you can walk away. It's just the small ones where we get our ego and our emotions, our adrenaline, and we make mistakes and we do stuff that we don't mean to do. Or we do something like, oh, you shoot a person. You can't get that life back if you shoot them. But with this, even if it's a mistake and this, they'll live to see another day. So that's important. I am for it. I have another one that I got from Amazon. I think it's their brand. It's almost fit like a semi-automatic, but it's a little bulky. This I like it because the size is right. Eventually, my thing is I want to get the Mission 4 from Byrna because it really, really got a lot of magazines, and I want to be able to cover only disadvantage here. If you don't have another magazine ready without it popping out, it's easy. These things are easy to pop out. If you touch them, it'll go. So I like to have, a magazine this and, connected. But eventually I'm gonna get the Mission 4 and I'll just have multiple rounds. And if I can't hit you with 20 shots, then there's something seriously wrong with me. But still, this is a nice deterrent. In the state of Missouri and Kansas area where I live is allowed, but certain states don't allow it. I understand. But I can't see way to die as an alternative, and everybody can get a gun permit. Some people just can't get it. This, you do not need a permit. You can just Amazon it or go to Byrna.com, pay your money. It'll come in 2 or 3 days. That's it. Nothing more. You don't got to do anything extra. You don't got to register with the state. Now, I would not pull this out with 5-0. Police don't, and please understand, you have this don't make you some super cop. You got to obey the laws of the land. It's very important. But it's a great investment. You can get this in black, orange, desert tan. It's all different type of colors. I even see it in pink. I like black. Orange is my favorite color, so I kind of wish I went to orange. But my thing was, in the middle of the night, if somebody come to my house or I'm in the car, I want you to, for 2 seconds, to think this is a real gun. And your mind wrap around that this is a real gun and you leave me alone. With other colors, not saying that it's not, but it's basically, I got it for the appearance, make you leave me alone. I'm going to warn you, leave me alone, and then I'm going to shoot you. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, please go purchase this. This is a good investment, and you won't be sorry. And if you're doing martial arts along with this, it's just make you a stronger case. You can add your jiu-jitsu down. You can get them on the ground. You can put weight on them until the police come, or you can just hold them there till the police come. Or if you're like me, I got plastic handcuffs that I also ordered from Amazon, and just to deter. And one thing that's funny about life, I'm not a police officer by no shape or form, but I work with young people at risk youth home, and you basically are doing police work. You're doing takedowns. You're doing a way to keep them down, trying to de-escalate them. So I kind of have some experience with it. I just don't have the firearm experience. But this is worth it. You will not be sorry. Until my next video, keep training.